Sorry, Dan. What's up, guys? Sema 2021 live stream for street trucks. We are back for day. Man, Jay, what day is it? 3? 3. I'm totally beat. Hi, guys. How you doing? Hi. Security's pretty tight. So we are. Hey, it's Chris Hamilton. we're heading to the Legacy EV booth. They sponsored the live feed that you guys have been following all week. So, oh, and it was yellow yesterday. It's a different cover. Yesterday was yellow with the something else, and now it's silver with the yellow. These covers are pretty wild. Cover King.
Legacy EV. What do you think Legacy EV does? What do you think Legacy EV does?
Me or them?
In general.
In general.
What would the name say? It's actually a great name if you think about it.
Yes.
Legacy.
Which is the future or in the past together,
Sort of.
Combined in the same kind of a thing.
Sort of. And EV. Yeah, exactly. Past and present.
Ford booth. I want to come check out that Bronco later. Did we catch the F100? Jay, we got it? I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. So, Legacy EV, they are doing EV conversions.
EV conversions?
EV conversions and legacy vehicles, essentially. You got C10 square bodies. Basically, any vehicle that's got an engine, you can work with Legacy EV to put an electric motor in it. I think we forgot to change it, but I have new batteries.
Oh, okay. So, I like their tagline. Protecting the future, but preserving the past, or something. Cool. Great.
And man, if that's not what's heavy at Sema this year,
I don't know what is.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Man, this is what Sema looks like before it opens.
I know.
It's about a half hour before it opens.
Half hour before it opens. There's actually room, unlike the last couple of days where we were bumping into people and people were walking into our shot. Things are covered, things are quiet. And everybody's getting ready for day 3. Everybody, what's up, guys? Have a good show. How we having a good show so far? Awesome. Oh, it is quiet because, like, when we're walking around, right, Jay, you can hear the roar and everybody talking. You can hear a pin drop. My sunglasses, where are they? That was a joke. Dan, because it's really bright. Where did Chris go? I keep telling Chris Hamilton, man, he can't hire fat people and then run through here. Like, he's like 10 feet ahead of us. And like, Chris, slow down. Big people behind you. Did we see this? That's bad with the tank tracks. That's crazy. We have to come back and look at these. Right now we're running a Legacy EV, but these guys were brave enough to bring two all gloss black vehicles to Sema. Like, beautiful, man, beautiful.
Thank you for doing your part to maintain the health and safety of this event.
The dirty Can-Am is dope. That's so cool. It's filthy, the dirty Can-Am. He's running to the booth. We're supposed to be there right now. I don't know.
interview Legacy EV over here at the commercial break.
All right. Guys, we made it to the booth, so we're going to take a quick break while we do our setup and get the guys ready for the interview. But we are here, and we'll be back. Sema 2021 live stream street trucks. We'll see you in a minute.
Legacy EV is the one-stop solution for electric vehicle kits, components, education, and build support. The EV industry is growing. With companies like Legacy EV, the modern performance, sustainability, and opportunity of the EV industry is now at the fingertips of auto shops around the country.
This is state of the art. This is the way a lot of the resto mods in the future are going to be. You're just ahead of the curve on this one.
Legacy EV assembles all the components required for an electric vehicle power plant into one cohesive kit, simplifying the EV conversion process for its customers and nationwide network of authorized installers. Along with supplying parts from over 20 manufacturers, Legacy EV provides education and training for mechanics, schools, and auto shops. Whether converting a fleet of school buses, tractors, delivery trucks, or a single sports car, whatever the build, Legacy EV can get you the parts and education to complete the conversion yourself, or simply handle the entire conversion process for you. The inevitable transition to EVs does not mean we have to lose the cars we love and the shops we trust. Legacy EV is working to ensure the transition to EV still honors the past while protecting the future.
What's up, guys? Sema 2021 live feed for street trucks. We're here again, day 3. I don't even know what day it is, Jay. Day 3, right? We've been walking around so much. All right, so we've been talking about this all week. Those 2 letters, EV. Legacy EV. We're in the booth. This is Rob. And man, I don't even know where to start, man. The amount of EV that's here this year, everybody's been so afraid of it for so long. We think it's great, and we wanted to chat with you guys because you guys are pushing it to another level that helps us, just in your tagline alone, to help people understand what you guys are trying to do. So why don't you introduce the company to us, tell us where you guys got started, tell us a little bit about everything.
Yeah, so my name is Rob with Legacy EV. Our focus in the automotive industry is to connect manufacturers of components with the builders and installers that are making these vehicles happen. So we're a parts distributor with a focus on the systems integration piece of an EV power plant. So instead of having to go to 12 different manufacturers to get your parts, you have one-stop shop that has a complete EV system with tech support and educational programs. So the education side of our company is a big deal to us. We're proud.
That's a big deal to the industry for you guys to step forward and do that because you're helping that EV launch up. So that's awesome for you guys to do that.
Yeah. So our EV certified technician program officially launched here at Sema this year.
Rob just said EV certified technician. Is it 2021 or what? I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep going. I'm an old man. That's just amazing.
I love it.
That's what you're saying.
Well, and I feel what you're talking about, because 2 years ago you hold your breath when you show up at a car show, and you know, just to see kind of the shift in people accepting, kind of reminds me of fuel injection back in the day.
That's so true. That's so true. Yep.
So I've been around this for a really long time. I grew up working at my grandfather's full-service gas station in Portland, Oregon.
Nice.
Washing windows and
Old school.
checking tire pressure. And,
awesome.
Until I was old enough, he'd let me work in the shop. And so for me, the automotive industry. I'm passionate about it. Always loved it.
Awesome. We all are. You have to be. You have to be a gearhead to be in this industry.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously the C10. This was built by Old Town Auto. We're excited to, rep the builders that we're working with and support.
And this C10 behind us, you guys know, it was in the C10 Builder's Guide with the Salvage to Savage C10 on the cover, and this is inside of it. So this is, man, we've already seen this truck. You guys know how sick it is. Man, this is the whole industry, man. I'm just blown away by it. I'll shut up now. Go ahead, Rob.
No, man, we're good. I guess I like you firing questions at me. Like, what else do you want? I could talk for hours.
Where are you guys? You guys are in Arizona?
Yep, we're located in Tempe, Arizona, and then we have an additional R&D shop up in Washington State.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, obviously, you guys feel a certain way about doing what you're doing for the industry. What's your tagline?
Yes. So our mission statement is honor the past protect the future.
Like, if you guys think about that statement, and Jay, if we could, we're gonna pan a little bit. Literally, Bronco. Everybody loves it. Amazing truck, but again, the EV added to it. Protect the future, preserve the past. I mean, that just, the tagline says it all. So, have you guys gotten any negativity from anybody, or?
No, I'm
just curious.
Yeah. So I can share some stuff with you. I mean, going back to the first time we showed up anywhere, it was probably, I'd say 10% or 20%, and most of the time people just shake their heads.
Yeah.
They wouldn't really come up and say nothing, you know what I mean? But then that quickly shifted into like, the people who are excited about it are like really excited about it. And being here,
the fact is that it's just undeniable. The EV, those two letters are undeniable. I mean, there's no way around it. It's where it's going.
Yeah, for me, the idea of Legacy EV started conceptually in my mind back in 2017, and we didn't really go for it till about 2019. And
here you guys are.
Wow. I thought, we go back and forth. Are we early? Then all of a sudden, oh no, are we late? You know what I mean? And it's really exciting. Even talking with some of the people we support, they build 10 cars a month, and they're thinking one or two of them might be EV, and it's getting all the way up to 50% of the requests they're getting for builds are EV. So everybody's coming to us saying, we need more parts, allocate more parts for us.
I mean, the good thing about the EV thing is, hey, do you mind if we open this, Rob, for Jay? I want Jay to check everything out while I'm yapping. Oh, look at that floor. Are those special EV components? Oh no, those are the door holds, my bad. Look at that floor, man. Dakota digital gauge? Is that Dakota?
I think it is. Gateway Bronco works with Dakota and
another company?
I'd have to ask Seth on that, which gauge customer. But if you see, it is all dialed for EV. So.
Here's a question that I have. When I was talking about anybody being negative, the EV is undeniable. So now I don't know what you call them, haters or hosts. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, day 3.
It's been an awesome show. Let's keep it going. Today's show hours are from 9 to 5. Have a wonderful day. The show is now open.
All right, SEMA 2021, day 3. We've already been here for an hour, but yay, it's open. So naysayers of the EV movement, they have to, haters have to go wherever they can. So now everyone's crying about batteries. Can we touch on that for a second? The whole battery thing has to. What do you guys use, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so as a parts distributor, we rep multiple different types of batteries and brands of batteries. So depending on the application, keep in mind we work on tractors, motorcycles, classic cars, school buses, fleet conversions. So we're supporting a lot of customers.
Man, I didn't even think about that. Fleet conversion, that's got to be school buses, saving the school. We need help with the schools as is, so them saving some fuel. That's awesome.
Yeah, so as far as batteries are concerned, I would tell you, the cells that we're using, they're getting better every day.
Awesome.
They're getting
That's kind of what I was
day.
asking. How's the technology? Is the battery technology catching up with what you guys are doing? Because you guys don't produce the batteries.
Yeah.
Right?
We build custom battery modules for certain applications.
Okay,
so we'll scan a chassis and get dimensions, design the boxes, and fit custom boxes into vehicles.
That's sick. So you could. This is
that's
crazy.
Part of what the industry needs. I mean, if you want to build your own battery boxes, we can ship you the individual cells and you can do it. If you don't want to build the battery boxes, we can build them for you.
So, I'm in Florida. Sorry, Georgia now. So I'm in Georgia. I want to do a conversion. You can send me all the parts and like a video to hold my hand, or you're saying that I could ship my vehicle to you and you guys do the work and just turnkey it back kind of a thing?
Yeah, we try to push actual builds into shops that are part of our authorized installers network.
Gotcha.
So if you're in Georgia and I understand what it is that you're building, I might be able to say, hey, we got these 2 shops in Georgia. I'm not telling you to go to them, but here's because we need shops that can maintenance and service these vehicles too
as well. So you need those little hot spots around.
And some people think that's going to come when they start wearing out 5, 10, 15 years down the road. But what if one gets in a collision? What if somebody gets rear-ended? What do you do with that vehicle?
That's so true. That's so true. Man, you guys are ahead of the game, man.
Yeah, you guys got to catch up. Come on.
We do got to catch. Man, I'm slow, man. I'm slow. I got a bad leg and stuff. I'm slow. This is awesome. Well, man, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for doing what you're doing. We, Street Trucks, the Street Truck Nation, we appreciate you guys helping out with things like this, where this is our scene. Yeah. This is our scene. So you're helping us out. You're helping out the environment. You're helping out all these builders. I mean, this is awesome. You guys are unbelievable. Yeah. We definitely need to we got to figure something out in Street Trucks over the next year. We got to do an EV build. What do you think, Jay? Where's Chris? Chris isn't here yet. We need to talk to Chris. I think we need to do something EV, something to show. This is nuts, dude. But all right, speaking of Jay, before we cut to commercial, since Chris isn't here, I was just talking about maybe doing something in Street Trucks, but it's SEMA, right? So why not? I'm looking around for Chris Hamilton. So we do need to do something, but it's not going to be in Street Trucks. I'm going to give you guys a little hint. You're going to be one of the first people to know. Brother-in-law Rob's going to hear this. I got 2 words for you. EV Builder's Guide. Don't tell anybody I said that. Don't tell anybody, because I might get in trouble. But just, this is that big. This industry is undeniable. So, EV Builder's Guide. All right, don't tell anybody. Okay, all right, we're back. Chris is walking up now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut. Guys, thank you very much. Rob, amazing, guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys.
Preserving the past. Honoring the past. Protecting the future. Honoring the past. You need to put that on a shirt. I'd wear it. SEMA 2021, guys, live feed. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.
Legacy EV is the one-stop solution for electric vehicle kits, components, education, and build support. The EV industry is growing. With companies like Legacy EV, the modern performance, sustainability, and opportunity of the EV industry is now at the fingertips of auto shops around the country.
This is state of the art. This is the way a lot of the resto mods in the future are going to be. You're just ahead of the curve on this one.
Legacy EV assembles all the components required for an electric vehicle power plant into one cohesive kit, simplifying the EV conversion process for its customers and nationwide network of authorized installers. Along with supplying parts from over 20 manufacturers, Legacy EV provides education and training for mechanics, schools, and auto shops. Whether converting a fleet of school buses, tractors, delivery trucks, or a single sports car, whatever the build, Legacy EV can get you the parts and education to complete the conversion yourself, or simply handle the entire conversion process for you. The inevitable transition to EVs does not mean we have to lose the cars we love and the shops we trust. Legacy EV is working to ensure the transition to EV still honors the past while protecting the future.
SEMA 2021 live feed Street Trucks. We're back. I'm with Garrett. We're in the Aldan American booth. Welcome. Thank you guys.
Come on, Eddie. Good to see you, man.
Oh man, good to see you.
Yeah.
First of all, Street Trucks Nation, we want to thank you guys for making the parts to help us all to continue our passion for these trucks that we love, trucks and cars.
Yeah.
But man, we appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, out of all my interviews this week, are we in frame? So. And you know Jason from Our Lifestyle Podcast, so him and I are tag teaming the live feed for Chris Hamilton this week.
Right on.
So we want to stop in, see you, thank you, and go over some truck products and let us know what we got going on.
Yeah.
Show us whatever you want to do. It is yours.
Let's do it, man.
The floor is yours.
Yeah. So SEMA week. I don't even know what day we're on, but it's been moving. It's been going good. Yeah. But we've got a ton of new stuff. We've got our new RCX line of double adjustable coilovers.
Nice.
We've got them for the OBS, so that 88 to 98. We got them for the 99 to 06. So if you're looking for coilovers, you're looking for adjustable shocks, we've got a ton of new stuff.
Awesome.
You know, so Chevy truck, even the C10. You know, we've got our full bolt-on coilover conversion kit. You're looking for tubular control arms. You're looking for adjustable coilovers. You know, you want to lower your truck, do it right, and you want stuff that's, you know, made here in the USA.
Of course.
We've got it. You know what? We've got stuff in stock. So that's, you know, if you're
that's a good word. The last 3 or 4 months is in stock,
you know,
man.
With the holidays coming up, and you know, you're pulling your truck apart and what have you.
Look at this guy. We're in stock. The holidays are coming up. This guy knows what he's talking.
We're rolling,
he knows
man.
how to hook
we're
right
rolling.
here.
We're
I like this guy.
So,
I like this guy.
You know, with Aldan American, we've been doing coilovers for 40 years. I mean,
Oh, wow.
we're a coilover company first.
Awesome.
You know, made in America, high quality, good value. That's, you know, I'm a truck guy, car guy. I want the good stuff and I want to buy it right.
Absolutely,
so,
man. And you want it done right the first time. You don't have to double back.
Yeah. But we, a lot of new stuff. We're excited to be here, and you know, appreciate you guys coming by.
Where you? Oh no, thank you.
Yeah.
Where are you guys based out of?
We're down in Long Beach, California.
Long Beach, California. Awesome.
So if you're down in Southern California, swing
I
by
lived
the
in
shop.
California for many years, but now in Florida, or moving to Atlanta. I keep saying that over and over again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just got on with Auto Direct. Let me give myself a little shameless
There
plug
it
while
is.
Chris Hamilton's not here. And so I'll be moving to Atlanta. But man, I'd like to get with you guys.
Yeah.
You know, we'll talk a little bit after if you ever want to
Sounds
collab or something, or you guys have a customer. That's what this is all about, is all of us getting together. And then, you know, Jason has a crazy podcast that our demographic listens to.
For sure.
You know, maybe you guys can get on with him one day. We'll connect you and him when this interview's over. But
Let's do it.
yeah, this is awesome. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for doing what you do.
Yeah.
What's the website?
Yeah, aldanamerican.com.
Aldan American, ALDAN American.com. I said America earlier. I'm so sorry. AldanAmerican.com. Made in the USA.
That's right.
Garrett, thank you so much, man. Thank you guys. You want to keep walking? Let's keep walking.
All right, brother.
Nice meeting you, Jimmy. We'll see you guys.
All right, you too.
Let's keep walking. So that's Aldan America. And wait a minute. Let's go back. Oh yeah, we can't go out there. Dang it, Dave Schulman's right there. We missed him again. No, because then we can't come back in. Thank you, buddy. Everybody's so nice here. So, hey, you guys know Doug? I don't know if you guys know Doug Johnson. Universal Air. He also makes trophies, so we use them for all the show-off series. I use them for season opener. I use them for blood drag. Like, Doug does all these crazy awards, but he's with Universal Air. Let me see if he's in the booth. We can catch up with him and surprise him. Oh, there he is. I'll let Jason show you guys some of the products. Doug's with a client right now. So check out those new tanks, Jay. They're insane. Beautiful craftsmanship. We're gonna surprise Doug here. He didn't know we were coming. Doug, what's up, buddy? Street Trucks Nation, live feed. How are you, man? Just want to throw you in the mix.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good looking
Good
out.
to see you, buddy. With no prep. Hey, Doug, we're here. What? I told you we were coming by. I didn't say when. How are you, man?
Good.
It's good to see you. Friends a long time. Oh, so do I, man. So do I. Oh, I'm hurting all over. So, man, we want to catch up. You know Jason?
Yes.
Jason, awesome,
I know
awesome.
Jason.
So we want to just catch you real quick and, man, walk us through the booth. Show us what you guys have going on. Let's let the Street Trucks guys know. Guys and gals, I keep skipping that.
Know when it's going to be available.
This is our new acrylic tank. Just became available this week at Sema, retailing it's $5.99. We actually won an award for this last night, the Global Media Award, I think is what we won it for.
That's awesome.
So
Congratulations.
that was cool. We had a couple things up there, but this is the only one that won something, so we're
Very
excited
cool.
about that, but we wanted to win more awards.
Awesome.
And then we got our new billet tanks here also.
Does it come with the candy?
Sure, you want some candy?
No, I'm just kidding.
That's my breakfast.
Man, these weeks are hard on us, buddy. We don't have time
that
for
and the Rockstar's my breakfast.
You can mount the compressors right on.
Yes, so this is the modular mounting system mounts to the bars here. So we sell the bracketry. where you can mount the compressors just directly to the bars.
And these brackets allowed you to do any size. So if it's a larger compressor, smaller compressor, they slide back and forth.
Yeah, and same thing with the air valve. You can mount that directly to the bars in the system.
That's so simple, so genius at the same time, man.
Yeah.
That's
Airlift, AccuAir, the nature manufacturer.
Yes. Airlift, AccuAir, Slam Specialties.
nice.
And this is a brand new tank. These are our vertical billet tanks. These ones are we just got these prepared just before SEMA, so I don't know much about these. I don't think anybody in the booth knows much about them, other than they look cool.
It looks like a science project.
Yeah. Richard's got his ATS out front. He's got just a 2-tank setup. So what I believe is going to happen in the future, we're going to have a 2-tank special available, and then the 3-tank.
I like the craftsmanship and bolting together. I mean,
It's got that low rudder style to it. So that's what I like about it. It's something different. Being a truck guy, I don't really like seeing the exposed air system stuff, but for the trunks of cars and stuff like that, something like this makes complete sense.
Absolutely.
And then these are all of our bags that are all mounted to coilover setups. So we've got our collapsed over here and extended over here, so it shows the difference what can be done.
Oh man, nice display, man.
And then the same thing over here. We've got all our bags mounted up over here, so it shows this is them collapsed. This is just how you would get it, just natural air in there, and this is it fully extended.
Nice. That collapse is huge because there's not like doing all that suspension work, get the bag in there, and then it's held up an inch and a half, and that ruin your day. Awesome. Now for the car stuff.
Now this is all the factory conversion stuff that we do. So if you have a Camaro, anything that's got the active dampening on it, we can convert your factory struts to keep all your mag ride, any of that factory dampening stuff. Just take off your spring and put the bag on there, and you keep all your ride control you paid a lot of money for. So
nice. That's genius too. And now let's get to the meat and potatoes, man. I've been hearing about the tanks all week. Here they are stripped down.
So these are just the basic tanks here. We've got different color configurations here with stuff. They all come with the bars, and that's obviously part of the system. And then they've got the modular mounts on there. These are sold separate, but they all bolt any which way on here, as you can see. Awesome. So there's lots of configurations to put your compressors on there, your valve. If you want to mount something else to them, they've got the
control system, everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
And then
here's another one of those dual setups.
Here's the modular mounting system just by itself, so you can kind of see what it is. It's just these simple brackets here, and they bolt straight to the bars of the tank. So these ones are for the compressor, and this one's here for the mount. It's a little bit different bolt pattern for them.
I love this, man.
And then this side is just the stripped down version of the white setup back there.
The triple.
On the triples.
What's the air?
I believe we figured out it's about 6 gallons. These were more built for visual purposes than as opposed to having, your traditional 3 or 6 or 2 gallon type of thing. It was kind of just computer designed and came out. We weren't really trying to figure out how much air was going to fit in there necessarily. As it's still important, but wasn't the biggest factor. And then these are our award-winning acrylic tanks. They've got the RGB light system in them, so you can make it flash, you can make it a single color, solid color, all that type of stuff.
And the pressure doesn't affect anything?
No.
That's amazing, man. That's so awesome. You guys, that's great, man. That's great. This is a bagged side-by-side.
Yes, this is a bagged side-by-side. This is very interesting. Zach has actually he's got the controller to it, but I can reach inside and attempt to...
Would you mind doing that, just so we can...
I think I know how to operate.
He's going to drop it down for us, Jay. Look at that. There we go. Holy cow. Yo, all the way down. Jay, did you see that? That's amazing, dude. Doug, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's nuts,
So
man.
this is actually an off-road functioning system. We've got 2 bags on all 4 corners, so we're trying to set up to be a dual rate spring system. Similar to what you find in most off-road cars, you'll find a dual coil spring. So what we are attempting to do is make the bags operate separate of each other, so you can make a soft bag on top, harder bag on bottom. So going through whoops, soft stuff, hard stuff, 5, 6 people in there, 5 ice chests on back, all that type of stuff. Makes it variable with what you're doing, so you can make that all adjustable.
Insane. And at the end of the day, you collapse it, you can slide it in the trailer, you don't have to worry about it.
Yes, that's the other thing too, is that a lot of people have stackers with their big sand cars underneath. You only have so much room, so this will also help to give you a little more headroom as you're getting in and out of the trailer.
Doug, that's great, man. Thank you for letting us surprise you, man, and pop in. We appreciate it. We're going to cut real quick. We're going to run outside and grab a couple vehicles. Universal Air. Doug, what's the website, buddy? Look at me. I'm running off.
UniversalAir.com is their website.
All right, guys. UniversalAir.com. We're taking a break. We'll be right back. SEMA 2021 live feed is going on. Don't forget, you can catch it again today at 7. We replay it 7 p.m. Eastern time. And we still have cover truck voting. We still have everything going on. We're still not done. So we'll be right back. SEMA 2021 Street Trucks live feed. What's up, guys? How we doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm running some Severed Ties members here. How you guys enjoying the show so far?
Oh, we're loving it. We're getting ready to go ride these Mustangs.
Uh-oh.
So,
oh, yeah. We're absolutely loving this.
Who's driving?
I wish I could.
Awesome. So, is you guys checking out the show good so far?
Oh, yeah. Pretty good show.
How do you feel
good
about
turnout.
all the EV stuff?
I'm not a big fan of it, but hey, it's cool.
Well, I guess it's starting. Thanks for stopping, guys. Enjoy the ride. We'll see you guys really soon. Awesome. Some great ST guys. Those guys are great. So we're going to move away from the... oh, look. F100. We're going to move away from the Mustang. Here's a little bump side. Jay, bump or dent? I like the bump.
I'm a dent.
You're a dent guy? I like the bump side. You look at that bed, it's very 58, 59 Apache-ish, so I guess that's why I'm biased for it. But that's kind of, I like the bump sides. It's got that Coyote motor.
Want to see inside it?
Sure, man, if you don't mind. How are you doing? What's your name, boss?
I'm Jason.
Jason, Eddie, nice to meet you.
This is Marty, he's the guy that owns it.
All right, man, Marty, Eddie, very nice to meet you. This is Jason, I'm Eddie, we're with Street Trucks Magazine, and we're just going around doing a live feed, and we saw the Ford, so we wanted to stop in. You know, we have Street Trucks, C10 Builder, OBS Builder, but F100 Builder is our mag as well. So we love the Fords, and man, I was just telling Jay, I love the bump side. He's a dent side guy, I'm a bump side. I like it. We just wanted to come check it out, man. How long have you had the truck?
Oh, I've had it about a year and a half. Bought it was a stock truck, had a 302, 3-speed in a tree, and just kind of wanted to do something different.
Awesome.
Found a Shelby 17 Shelby GT350, pulled the motor and tranny out of it. It was wrecked.
So I was way off on the motor. That's beautiful. Good find too.
Yeah.
Good find.
Yeah, it's a little. I wanted to do something a little different, so I thought that would step it up the game a little bit. So.
The patina on the body is perfect.
Yeah.
That's how you found it?
Yeah, exactly. We didn't do nothing to the body at all.
It's perfect.
We sprayed the bed liner in just to clean up the inside the bed, but that's really it. Yeah, all the suspension underneath is all Gateway Performance suspension over here.
Gateway Performance, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's got the 3-link in the back, and it's got vintage air in it, Dakota Digital, American Auto Wire.
Where are you out of?
Mid-Missouri.
Missouri, so all the way from Missouri.
Yep.
Awesome, man. Well, we appreciate you stopping in and letting us check out your Ford and talk to us real quick. Gateway, right? We're in the Gateway booth, Jason. I didn't even know that. We just came across the truck, and you know how we are. OCD, truck, and we run over. But apparently this is the suspension that's on that F100, and they have it here exposed. Coilover set up, the ladder bars. Again, this is in the Gateway Performance booth, and this is all the suspension that's under that green bump side that we were just looking at. Awesome, awesome. Let's see what else we got going on. They got another Ford in that same booth. It's getting loud out here. Can you hear me okay? But Mustangs are doing what they do. Not that they do tires and run people over. I'm not saying that. They're just out here doing what they do. Look at these 3 in a row right here, Jay. Trucks are calling us. Oh, this is part of the top 40. Nice. This thing is beautiful. Oh, look at the case, Jay. Look at the gas tank in the back. You see so many different versions as far as gas tanks and things like that. That is beautiful. Wait till you get to the tank, Jay. Look at that. Painted leather straps. That's beautiful, man. I love that. 34 Ford from Idaho. Beautiful 6.7 to 72 right next to it. How you doing, guys? Excuse me. How you doing? Good, good. Is this your truck?
I'm the builder. Yeah.
You're the builder? What's your name, man?
Kamaka.
Kamaka. I'm Eddie.
Nice to meet you.
Do you mind? I'm with Street Trucks Magazine. We're doing a live feed. We're going through checking out all the trucks. Mind if we talk to you for a second? I don't mean to interrupt, man. I'm sorry.
No worries.
This guy hates me now. He hates me now. Man, where are you guys out of?
Bakersfield, California.
Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And you're the builder.
Yes, sir.
Man, do you mind walking us through it a little bit, man? I didn't mean to jump. This is what we do. We just run. This is Jason. I don't know if you know Jason.
No, I don't know Jason.
Our Lifestyle Podcast. I'm Eddie. I work for Street Trucks, Autometal Direct, and I do the Blood Drag show.
Nice.
And it's funny, I'm actually talking to some guys about doing Blood Drag in Bakersfield over there. So we were just talking about it too. Love Bakersfield. Walk us through, man. What year is it? Where did it start out as?
67 C10. Obviously started with a 70 cab, so we got the big back window. It's got a B15 LSX, Magnuson supercharger, Porterbuilt suspension. Yeah, I mean AccuAir, all that good stuff. Just a bunch of real subtle details, some custom metal work, custom designed and machined grill, headlight bezels, bumpers are all tucked.
Look at that grill.
Yeah, so just tried to make it look fake, like a little Hot Wheels, but they're such good looking trucks, you don't want to do too much to
This
them.
thing is beautiful, man. The interior is great. Do you mind opening it up for us? Let Jay in there? Not me, I'm too big. My head's too fat, but Jay's good. Look at that seat, Jay. Whew. Oh, top 40 of the SEMA builders. Nice. Congratulations on that, man. That's awesome. What's the name of the shop?
Born Vintage Hot Rods.
Born Vintage Hot Rods. Good name. Good name.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So Ron Mangus interior.
Mangus, dude. He did, I'm in No Regrets, and he did Ernie's Impala, man, for us. That just premiered here, yeah.
Yeah, the pink one, right?
Yeah. Mangus, dude. That guy kills it.
Yeah,
of course, now that you said, of course, it's Mangus. Jay, when you can, check out the football stitch, like on the back of the seat. Crazy. So cool.
Mangus doing his thing.
Yeah, Mangus is awesome, man.
We got a full custom bed floor, raised that up, hand hammered, forged line wheels, Willwood brakes. Yeah, just kind of, Bobby Shine paint job. Just kind of refined it and make them look good, crispy.
Nice, man.
Fit and finish.
This is awesome. Young Guns top 40 right here, man. We got Young Guns top 40. We got one right here. Beautiful C10, man. Handles, man. That door just shut like a caddy. Were you part of this build as well? Do you know where this gentleman is? All right, so we're just going to do our little drop thing where we just can. But hey, man, thanks for talking to us. We really appreciate it, man. Absolutely, absolutely. How about this K5, Jay? You know what I noticed? We got a lot of black, all black this year. Like, super brave, show off my bodywork. I'm not afraid of nothing. Like, all these black trucks that we've seen this year so far, unbelievable. 34 Ford at the end, the ones that were inside, this thing, beautiful, man. Just sick all the way around. We're in the mother's booth. We don't know who the owner of this is because, we're just running around. But, man, it's beautiful. The seats are there. Seats are done. Thank you, man. The wheels. Whoa, look at the intake for the Super. That's crazy. Crazy. And look, Brian Spillner.
It is.
You know what this reminds me of, Jay? Is it the Hammered Weekend shirt? More than what you know, buddy. Ferrari. That's awesome. I need that shirt. This thing is just sick.
No, that's awesome.
It's a food truck, Jay. Oh, stickers. Oh no, they're not stickers. I got super excited for a second. It's a damn food truck. I don't know what they're serving, but I'll take it. This is insane. Food truck. What? COE. That interior is crazy. This whole thing is insane. Doughboy Pizza, shut up. Look at the paneling. Man, this thing is rad. Good eye spotting this, Jay. I don't know how I missed this big ass thing, but Oregon, 47 Ford is what it is. From Oregon. I want some pizza now. This thing is crazy.
I appreciate that. You guys make it professional.
Hey Jay, I spotted a little something over here I want to check out. I'm a big Volkswagen guy, and it has a bed on it, so it's a truck. So Chris can't get mad if we go around it. Look at this double cab, dude. How cool is this? Beautiful. Love the safari windows, man. This thing is perfect. We're in the MB Quartz booth. That's where it's at. So if you guys are here for the next couple of days, you want to check out the double cab, MB Quartz booth outside is where it is, across from Mother's Polish. This thing is beautiful, man. And it's got a bed, so of course we love it. It has a bed on it. Safari rear window, what? Sick, sick, sick. Man, I love these. Sounds like those Mustangs are running over a lot of people. How you doing, friend?
Hey, how you doing?
Eddie.
How's it going, Eddie?
How you doing, buddy? We just, Street Trucks Magazine, we're just out checking out all the trucks around. We wanted to come by and we spotted it, so we wanted to stop in.
This is the owner.
Owner, Eric. Eddie, nice to meet you, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, do you mind telling us a little bit about it, if you don't mind? We're doing live stream for Street Trucks. We're doing it all week, and we're just popping in everybody's booth and seeing the stuff that we like. And then, man, I spotted this from across the way, and we had to come. I'm a big Volkswagen guy, and I love the bed, so it fits Street Trucks.
Awesome.
What year is it?
It's a 1960 double cab, Volkswagen double cab. It actually came from my father. He had it, bought it in 1980.
No, those are the stories that we like to hear.
Yeah, he drove it. He drove it a little bit, and then he parked it in the mid '80s, and it sat for over 30 years in his kind of farm in Missouri. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, so we took a road trip to Missouri, brought it home, and spent the last 6 years.
6 years. It's beautiful, Eric. Man, you guys did an awesome job. Did you do the work yourself, or?
I did do a lot of the work on the undercarriage, some of the sheet metal, myself. Built the motor myself, built the suspension myself, and then I got a lot of help along the way with body and paint from Silver Linings in Silverton, Oregon. My friend James here designed and built all the audio in it. So it's a collaboration, you know.
Like they all are. They're collaboration, but they're love, man. And the story behind it is great because now your kids get to enjoy it and their kids get to enjoy it. We've heard those stories a couple times through. To think that your dad bought this, little did he know, because Sema was around in 1980, that it would be here. He parked it out back. I'll let it rot out. Nope, not you. Eric's gonna bring it here. His kids are gonna enjoy it. These are the stories that we love, man.
Yeah, I think he paid about $300 for it when he bought it.
That's awesome. $300.
Probably
Even
worth
better.
a little more now.
Those hinges are $300 now.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
exactly.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Eric, thanks for letting us pop in. Thank you so much.
Very much.
James, thank you, man. You guys, awesome. It looks good, man. It's beautiful. Thank you so, guys.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right, let's see what else we can find. How much time we got left, Jay? 15? You know what I want to try to do? Let's try to catch Shulman at the Lightning. I want to catch Dave Shulman. I want to look under the hood. I want to show you guys the engine. I want to show you guys the interior. And he's in the front of the hall, so maybe let's scoot out there, Jay, and check them out. A little 32 Ford. You guys hear all this stuff going on. We got music, you hear the tires screeching. I mean, Sema is an experience. It is an experience. If you haven't come, you need to come. If you haven't been in years, you need to come. If you're complaining about it, shut up, just get here. It's amazing. Tony Moore, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Good, man. We're just running through Sema, man, talking to anybody we can stop and talk to. So how are you feeling about the show this year?
Loving it, absolutely loving it. Yeah, we're having a good time, and it feels to me just like the attendance is, pretty high.
It's bigger. We've been talking about it all week, man. Everybody hating and complaining and shut up. Look how big this is.
Yeah,
that really West Hall. I've been coming to Sema for 20 years. I remember that was a dirt lot.
Yeah.
And now it's a full hall. Come on, this is amazing. Look at these lines for all the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. We're having fun. I got to ask you a question, which is the hot topic.
All right.
How do you feel about these two letters? EV. All the electric stuff going on this year.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. It's really impressive. And my buddy and I were watching yesterday, the last 2 days over there, the Ford out front, that electric Mach-E. I mean, that thing's incredible to watch.
Yeah, it's great.
So,
we're digging it. It's just like me and Jason were discussing how it's like, carburetor. Oh, fuel injection is crap. That's never going to go anywhere. Then EFI's here. Oh, forget carburetors. And it's like, is that the next premise? Right. And all these guys are making these kits that were like, legacy EV. They're the prime example. They've got the C10 and the old Bronco in their booth. Right. So we get to keep the vehicles that we love, but we get to go EV. I mean, it is the future. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Did you do the Tesla loop?
Yeah, we did.
There's no carburetors or EFI down there. It's just 100 Teslas running underneath.
Yeah, it was really cool.
We're going to catch that ride again today. I want to do it again. But man, it's awesome. Thank you for stopping in, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. We'll see you.
Wait for this.
How long is the wait?
Actually, we're just doing the Bronco thing today, so we just got here and walked right up, and they're getting us in. But we did the Mustang yesterday. We probably waited hour and a half. It's not bad.
I wonder if we can try to sneak into the Bronco thing with the media pass, Jay. I'm too fat to stand in the sun. Maybe we can sneak in. Hey, do you guys do media rides? We'll find out.
It's definitely worth the wait if you're coming out here. I mean, stand in line and do it because it's a hell of an experience.
Bronco and EV, that's it for Sema this year.
Yep.
Ryan at AccuAir's got the bike Bronco in his booth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's EV and Broncos everywhere.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Tony, awesome. Thanks for talking to us real quick, buddy. We'll
Take
see
care,
you.
guys.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
See ya.
Awesome. They're bumping into cool people. Just walking through the crowd. Hey, guys. They must be busy. They didn't want to talk to us. I see Dave. He's over there. This thing's pretty wild, huh, Jay? Jeep with the tank tracks. Pretty wild. Then we've got the bodied Ram, Fat Fabs, no regrets. Nice and clean from Colorado. Super clean. No regrets truck from Colorado. Nice, beautiful Ram. I see Dave at his truck. Let's go. Let's just jump in on Dave and bother him. Boop, 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 boop. Hi.
Hi.
Is he busy? Can we bother him?
No, I actually thought it would be great because Jake's here too.
Okay, cool. Let me grab Jay and go over there and jump in there. Are we interrupting? We'll come back.
Let me introduce you to...
Hello. Jake, hi, buddy. I don't mean to interrupt. You guys look like you're busy.
No, we're just going over that. All right, so it is wired.
Give him 1 sec. Dave's talking to his sponsor. We touched on this yesterday, and it is just unbelievable. Fat Fabs is always killing it, man. And the collabs that they do, man, the Dave Showman and Fat Fab collabs every year, everything is always over the top, and it's amazing. So we'll let Dave finish up real quick. We'll get him on the mic real quick, Jay, with us, and we'll check under the hood for the Lightning motor, the redid that they did. Check out the interior a little bit more. So what's up, guys? How we doing? Good to see you guys.
I have to jump in a conference call, but you're all set.
Okay.
Okay, whatever you need.
How you guys enjoying the show?
Good.
You guys enjoying the show?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Eddie, this is David's brother, Jason.
Hey, Jason, Eddie. Very nice to meet you, man. So you know what? How do you guys feel about being at the SEMA show?
I like it. Me too. I love it.
What do you think your dad's about the Lightning?
He loves it.
What do you guys think?
I think it's very nice, and I think it's very well done.
Of course it's done. It's Fat Fabs and your dad. Of course it's done. Let me ask you guys a question. I hope Dave doesn't kill me. These are Dave's kids, by the way. Dave Showman's kids. Oh yeah. Catch 22. That was the original one right there, man. Blood drag way back, dude. 2000s, early 2000s. Let me ask you guys a question. Out of all of your rides, because I know it's a family deal, what's your favorite? I mean, you have like 5 Cadillacs to pick from. What's your favorite?
Oh, probably the Navy.
The Navy?
Yeah.
Nice. What about you?
The Lightning.
This one's your favorite? Awesome. It's going to be yours then, right? Make sure who gets it? You do?
I get it.
That's awesome. So the Navy, huh?
Yeah.
That's because all you guys fit in it and cruise. I seen that where you guys came to. Where was it recently? I think it was Made of Steel or Slamfest where you guys all came together. Yeah, that was awesome. So we're just waiting for your dad to finish and then we're going to jump in. This is a live stream for Street Trucks, by the way, so you guys are famous. Say hi to Street Trucks Nation, everybody. Yeah, give us a sec. You want to cut? All right, let's cut for a sec, and then we'll come back and find Dave when he's done. Thanks for talking to us, guys. Thank you. All right.
Legacy EV is the one-stop solution for electric vehicle kits, components, education, and build support. The EV industry is growing. With companies like Legacy EV, the modern performance, sustainability, and opportunity of the EV industry is now at the fingertips of auto shops around the country.
This is state of the art. This is the way a lot of the resto mods in the future are going to be. You're just ahead of the curve on this one.
Legacy EV assembles all the components required for an electric vehicle power plant into one cohesive kit, simplifying the EV conversion process for its customers and nationwide network of authorized installers. Along with supplying parts from over 20 manufacturers, Legacy EV provides education and training for mechanics, schools, and auto shops. Whether converting a fleet of school buses, tractors, delivery trucks, or a single sports car, whatever the build, Legacy EV can get you the parts and education to complete the conversion yourself, or simply handle the entire conversion process for you. The inevitable transition to EVs does not mean we have to lose the cars we love and the shops we trust. Legacy EV is working to ensure the transition to EV still honors the past while protecting the future.
We're ready? He just started. Jason, he started. What's up, guys? SEMA 2021 Street Trucks live feed. I am with the world famous Dave Schulman. And I'm going to say that because that is literally it. Dave and I go way back, man. Blue F, when Catch 22 was blue, coming to Blood Drag. My favorite Dave story is he brings Chris Coddington over to Blood Drag one year, and he's walking around. And when I meet Chris, he's like, "I'm walking around the show. I love it. Nobody knows who I am. I can actually relax." And it was awesome. And man, ever since then, Dave is just show, vehicle. Now he owns the world famous Crew Cut, of course, that we all know. And then he's done a bunch of Fat Fabs collabs. Say that, Fat Fab collabs, say that 3 times, every year for SEMA, and it's always something crazy. In this, he went back to the OBS, but the Ford, and it is just unbelievable. Dave, how are you, buddy? Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you.
How's SEMA so far?
It's awesome, always a good time here.
I was talking to your kids earlier, and they were going back and forth on what's their favorite between this and the Navigator.
Yeah, I think my daughter loves the Navigator, and then my son loves this.
Yeah, that was awesome. So
yeah.
Tell us about it.
So, I kind of watched everything going on in the scene, and I saw the OBSs getting hot, and I went to Dino's last year, and I was looking around, and I was like, man, there's no real Fords here. I mean, there's a couple bad, awesome Fords.
Yeah.
And then
body,
I said, no one's done any Lightnings in a long time. And I remember one back in the day, a white one from Pennsylvania guy had, and it was inspiring. I remember how hard it tucked and everything. And I figured with, Jake and crew there at Fat Fabs, they can definitely put it together and make a chassis and everything and make it to where it drives good and, it's not got I-beams in the front.
One thing good about those guys is that everything is drivable. You see them driving everything all the time. The owners cruise. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah.
So Jake's standing right here. We're going to rope him in. Yeah. Jake, what's up, buddy?
What's going
Thanks
on?
for joining us. Street Trucks, live feed from SEMA. Man, how do you feel about it?
I like it.
First OBS Ford you've done, obviously, right?
It is.
Yeah.
We now already have quite a few in line after this, thanks to Dave and pulling the trigger.
Perfect.
So, can't complain about
Some
that.
more Schulman editions. Awesome.
Right.
That's awesome, man. And I think you guys are just tremendous. I'm a big fan. Jason's a big fan. You guys are just always, and it's no matter what. Old, new, back. You guys aren't scared of nothing, man. You and your crew are unbelievable. My favorite are the beds. They're always different to design. It's not the same boring stuff. And man, you guys just perfect every time.
Appreciate it.
You guys mind walking us through? Who's going to walk us through?
Well,
the
he
truck.
built it.
Oh, well.
He knows a little bit more.
You've been nominated.
At this point in time, I probably know way more about the truck than Dave does.
All right, let's do that, man. Pop the hood, take us inside.
Yeah.
What was the? What do you think was the hardest to overcome? That I-beam weird?
Dave.
Don't they have the Dave? Oh, that's great.
No, putting a smile on Dave's face is always the goal.
Awesome.
I mean, it didn't really pose too many issues with us. I mean, once you get rid of the factory frame and all the problems that it does have,
full chassis.
I mean, you're just open up. It's normal day at the office at that point. So
very true. And that's original motor.
Yes.
Just rebuilt. I saw when you sent out to get rebuilt, man.
Yep.
Awesome.
It's got a pretty healthy cam in it too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You get that idle turned down. Once it warms up, it lopes pretty good.
Full chassis, and you guys do everything in house.
Yes. Those front tubs we're pretty proud of these front tubs. They bolt in kind of like what a slosh tub would. The fenders are completely capped in from so basically if you pull the fender off, it's capped in, there's bolt holes in there, and these bolt in to the firewall, they bolt in the core sport, and they bolt to the fender all the way around. Nice. Like a factory tub should, or would, I guess you'd say. So.
And it's in the detail. The groove for the shock, I mean, it's in the detail. That's amazing. Amazing. Firewall, rolled.
Yep.
You got a full-time bead roll guy? I mean, that guy must
There's 3 guys in the shop that are just bead roll specialists.
Awesome, man. Let's check out the interior. Bumper valance.
The bumper, the amount of hours that went into that valance. When Dave came out to our open house and he saw the truck with the factory bumper on it, me and him just discussed, like, to have a Lightning and make it Lightning, we needed to somehow integrate, the factory air dam wouldn't fit the truck.
No.
So we discussed doing the sheet metal work to try to recreate the Lightning look onto the truck that way. Otherwise, it would just look like an F-150 at that point. So with a badge on it, you know what I mean? So
you guys pulled it off, man.
The amount of hours in that bumper, it really hurt Dave's pocketbook. But
you got to sell some Rolexes, Dave. Let's make up for that.
Yeah.
Anybody need a Rolex? Anybody need a Rolex? Come see us. And it's stock interior. Looks like day one. No, but that's perfect, man. That looks like day one. That's awesome, man.
So one of the things that's not noticed.
Floor's not touched.
As far as we moved the mirrors forward from where they were factory. We're supposed to have some one-piece glass. I didn't make it in time, but we moved the mirrors forward about 6 inches. That way the mirrors aren't like right here like a normal F-150 regular cab would. So, but hopefully this one-piece glass gets put in real soon. I think that's going to make the truck on the side profile of having that one-piece glass in there.
Yeah. Dave, can I just, what's the time frame on the interior?
LST will have the truck done.
Nice, awesome,
yeah.
awesome.
That's the goal, is have it all fully done by LST.
Wow. So. Well, what's left of the interior? The thing's beautiful.
Interior,
man.
Stereo.
Oh, of course, stereo. I forgot. I'm talking to Dave. Stereo.
Yeah,
I hear.
stereo.
I feel you. No, I'm the same way. My wife's like, we need stereo and everything. Yes, I need to. Yeah. Yes, we do. Yeah. Mirrors, awesome, man.
The windshield wiper cowl has been shaved. Yeah. Drip rails have been deleted, as well as radius cab corners right there. Just little subtle mods that you don't.
All the seams on the back are all gone.
Nice, man. Everything. I got my fingerprints on there. I'm sorry. Hold on. Get my fingerprints off. Then, of course, the bed, man. Tell us about the bed.
Once again,
an access panel.
Yep, access panel. You can access all the air management.
All the air management. Perfect.
If you relay or anything that you need to access.
Awesome. And then, of course, the old school.
The chopper cap.
The chopper cap. Old school. Love that. Man, and then factory taillights. It's perfect, man. Roll pan.
Oh yeah, Grant Customs.
Yeah,
came from Bob.
Grant? Bob made it. Awesome.
Yeah, Bob made it.
Bob made it. Or did he have it sitting around? Excuse us, no problem. We're just here. Good job. Live TV, guys. We've been going through this all week. So Bob made it, or he had it?
Oh, he made it.
He made it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Man, Bob Grant. Always. That's the roll pan king. What's the name of the truck? I can't bend down that low.
Cha-chow.
Cha-chow, of course. That's awesome, cha-chow. Then you hooked up with Ryan at AccuAir, like you do with all your rides for the spot. Awesome, awesome, yeah. Those guys are great. Ryan is awesome.
Speaking of Ryan, paint.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ryan and
Steven.
Steven, yeah, from S&R Designs. They did the all the body work, paint work.
It looks factory. I mean, it's perfect.
It's a little brighter red. It's super smooth. You know, no orange peel and everything. They did a really good job doing all the prep work, paint work, and turned it out really fast for me.
Man, the truck is just unbelievable. We've been by all week. We touched on it earlier in the week. You weren't here yet, but even then we couldn't get through. And we were talking doors closed, hood closed, and we were still trying to fight the crowd to check it out, man. The truck came out awesome. What's the website?
FatFabs.com.
Fabs with a Z.
Z, yep. And PHs, because we don't know how to spell. We're from Oklahoma.
That's right, PH and a Z, yes. FatFabs.com. And Orlando Jewelry Buyers. Let's get some Rolexes bought. We got to get this interior done. Orlando Jewelry Buyers, let's buy some Rolexes. Let's go, guys. Go check that out. Dave, so good to see you again, brother. Man. Always a good time. Honor to meet you and your crew, man. You and your guys. Except this guy, he didn't want to talk to me. He didn't want to be in front of the mic, but the rest of the guys are cool. Guys, keep doing what you do. Dave, you keep doing what you do. This is awesome. Guys, SEMA 2021 live feed. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. We're going to catch up with Brandon Burrell, one of our feature editors, and his Ram. We're going to check out some racing that's going on with the Optima stuff, and we're going to find out where the heck's Chris Hamilton at. We'll be right back. SEMA 2021.
This afternoon.
SEMA 2021 live feed for Street Trucks. We are back. It's kind of loud out here in the front of the show field. We're up to Optima Battery. We're in front of their Optima Battery Proving Ground, and we're here with Brandon Burrell in the Dropstar booth checking out his Ram. Let me see if I can grab Brandon. Brandon, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, Eddie?
Good to see you, man.
You too.
You guys know Brandon. He's, especially if you're in the Street Trucks Nation, he features. He does freelance stuff for us, so he's in every other magazine pretty much.
Yeah.
Shooting features. Burrell Images has been around forever and a day.
About 20 years.
Yeah, he's been around forever, man. And then, of course, his Ram, former cover truck, back here in the Dropstar booth. John Ramos, great collab, man. You and John have been doing this for a while. He's a good guy.
My fourth booth vehicle for John.
Nice.
So.
And then I used to produce the Dub Show with them back in the day. So John is an awesome guy to know, and man, him and Brandon here doing it as always. But what's up, buddy? What's new? Let's walk around the truck. What do we got going on?
Well, we changed the wheels up. Went to a brush face polished lip on the 26x12s in the rear and 26x9s in the front. Just a new design for drop stars.
2612, jeez.
And the rear is a 315/40/26, so it's a 37-inch tall tire in the rear.
That's awesome.
So I built it to be able to tow and stuff. So having the bigger tire, I ain't scared to drive.
No, of course, man. And I know you drive your stuff everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Everywhere but Vegas. That's too far. Vegas is too far to.
Everywhere but Vegas. I'm corrected. Man, the truck looks awesome, man.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations on the success with Burrell Images, man.
Appreciate it.
And of course, all that you do for us, we appreciate it. For the magazine, for the scene in general, helping these guys get in print, keeping print alive.
That's what it's about.
For sure.
Got to have something for our kids to remember.
Hell yeah, please. This internet stuff, it's a phase. I'm just kidding. Man, I love that shroud cover. This is all Jake, right?
Eddie Gordy, Big Black Fabrication, did the engine bay. He's got about 200 hours of sheet metal work. It's all sheet metal. He talked me into the satin clear. I was like, but after seeing it, he was 100% right.
It's crazy sometimes how those guys see something and you're like, I don't know. And then once
it's the same color, it's just got the satin clear. I basically said, I kind of want to do this and this, and he's like, let me run with it. And I said, just call me when you're done. So
I love the speed grills.
He made a new intake for me to get rid of the big Veram we had. But I still have full access. The fuse box and everything's fully accessible. Fuse box, overflow, the washer fluid. So it's still a usable, drivable truck. You don't have to be scared. And I get all the time, does it overheat? Well, does your factory hood have holes in it? No.
That's awesome. We always get that stuff. Just like the world famous, how do you get over a speed bump?
Yep. I tell them I just gas it and hope for the best.
Make it here.
I had a
SEMA show and the Optima Ultimate Streetcar Invitational.
Can we open the lid?
Yeah.
Did I just buy that?
No.
Jason bought it. Oh, Jason bought it. He did that. I'm gonna put my hands back in my pocket.
Jake and Fat Fabs, he raised the bed floor, did the bigger tubs, did the cover and the custom bed rug mat because I use it.
Yes.
I don't haul gravel, but
no, we could see all his gear's back there. It's how it works. It's a real truck.
When I go to the show, I haul my camera gear, my cleaning stuff, clothes. It's a trunk, so it serves my purpose exactly what I need. So
awesome, man. We have access back here for any of the other suspension stuff? I've seen it, so I want to show everybody. Yeah, I saw the panel.
Behind the panel, you've got the airlift brain. You got both the Viair 485 compressors and access to the fuel tank because we got the gas door in the bed.
Oh, Jake again with the old school gas door. Love
so,
that,
but side of the road, pop it off, get to what I need to get to, fully accessible.
Awesome.
We threw an onboard air plug if I need air. One of my buddies got a under construction truck, air him up.
Absolutely.
We did jump posts and stuff. So this is 100% usable. There's nothing I can't access while I need it.
Man. Far from back in the day when we did this and we
hope for the best,
and we hope for the best and we're stuck on the side of the road hoping we have angle irons and zip ties. Far cry from that.
I took it to Ultimate Audio down in Lexington, South Carolina. Sean and his guys, they did the seats, did the audio, painted the pieces, did the suede headliner and everything in it.
Love the box.
There's actually
function.
Yeah, it's still have full access. There's 4 6.5-inch Memphis Audio subs. There's 2 under the seat, 2 behind the seat. All new Memphis Audio vocals in it.
Nice.
Kept the factory 12-inch head unit in it. So.
And you can still throw the kids back there.
Mine's in college, so she don't.
It's been a while. She's grown now. She's driving herself. I forgot about that. You're right. How old is she now?
We're old, man. She's 21. So.
She's 21.
Yeah, we're old.
I feel so old right now, Brandon. I remember when she was like this.
Yep.
Holy cow, that's awesome, brother. He said, nope, she's in college.
All my other builds, we wound up doing the crazy door panels and all that stuff. I wanted to keep the hot rod theme with the color combo and keep it clean and classy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go over the top with it. So
no, you did a great job, man.
Something we can still use, not be scared to drive. We got the diodynamic lights all underneath it in the fender well, so cruising at night, the wheels glow. It's
oh man, that's sick. What year's the truck?
19. It's 2019 1500 Laramie.
And you finished it in 19?
Yeah, it was here for SEMA 19. We didn't have the engine bay, and we didn't have the audio, and we had the other set of wheels on it. So we kind of changed it up for this year.
Man, so that was 19 in 19. So he was ahead of the game with the new body style
It
Ram.
was actually the third bagged Ram. The second one Jake had done.
Nice.
It was in the South Hall lobby for undercover bed covers in 19.
Awesome, man. Well, hell, dude, keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for chatting with us real quick. I know you're busy. You're busy shooting for us anyway, so it doesn't matter. But shooting for yourself, we appreciate it. We're going to walk around a couple other rides. Brandon, Burrell, website, Burrell Images?
BurrellImages.com. All my socials are at Burrell Images. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. A little old for TikTok, but it's still.
This guy, TikTok, he's going to do the dances?
No, I don't do the dances. I do the truck stuff. It's, we'll leave
Awesome,
the dances for my daughter. So.
Cool, man. So Brandon Burrell Images, Drop Star Wheels. Big up to Brandon and John doing it again this year, bringing the Ram back, updating it. And look at this beautiful Silverado next to it. Brandon, we'll see you, buddy. Thank you very much. Man, we were here 2 days ago for the Hector reveal, and we're back again because we missed Brandon and this beautiful Silverado. The owner's not here, but we're going to go ahead and go around it anyway. I love the color match grill on the Chevy. I'm a GMC front end guy, but I love the color match of the grill. Don't you? Do you like it too? Cool, thanks, bud. I love the grill color match. I think it's awesome, man. Wow, holy event stickers. This guy's been doing it, man. He's been busy. Love the bed. They did the Line-X stop, but then they added the painted pieces to it. Inserts, I assume. I don't want to touch it. All right, I'll touch it. Yeah, it's an insert. Beautiful, man. Bringing the outside of the truck in the truck, but you're sticking Line-X to bed. The suspension is great. This thing is sick. Hi, do you own this truck?
I do.
You do?
No,
do you want to tell us about it?
I'm literally kidding. I don't. I have no idea what's going on with this truck.
Oh, okay. Just wondered. You're standing here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She said yes. I was like, yeah. Oh, she's lying. Then we checked out the brand new Silverado single cab dually a couple days ago as well. Drop stars along with the GMC on 30s, the Fat Fab, Jake and them again. The body drop one on 30s on the other side, man. And I think, Jay, what we're gonna do is I wanna hop around to this Optima battery thing. Dan said there were some C10s and 2 K5s and some C10s over there doing the challenge. So I'd like to see, maybe we can catch up with those guys and see what they're rolling. They're supposed to be out there tearing their stuff up, so I like to get it before they do that. Want to run over there? Let's do that.
It's not for sale. It's not on sale.
So here's an OK dually from Jake at Fat. Oh, I didn't see you stand here, buddy. Bro,
It's mediocre.
We've been over this truck twice already this week, man. It is beautiful. Again, amazing job, man. Amazing job.
I'm starting to think y'all are following me around.
We are. It's easier. It's easier. I don't have to look. I just follow you. Badass, badass, badass. Simple. Man, on the 30s, this thing is sick. Sick. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Thanks again, man. You guys are coming out here strong. Hold on, Jay's got a fan. A podcast fan wanted to stop and talk to Jay. That's awesome. Jake, thanks, man. We're gonna scoot out. Let's go around here. What's up, fellas? How we doing? Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Can I have a French fry? Just one? Hey, how much for one of those out here on the side? How much for, no?
That's what I'm saying. I'm so glad he met up with these guys.
That's the first focus I saw.
Fabs, huh?
This is pretty cool. So Optima Battery has this back lot set up, and they have these guys out here competing, like on a road course kind of a thing. And man, some of these things are cool. But there's definitely some trucks here, and I think they're over there. Let's walk this. Oh, let's trip over this first, and then we'll walk over there. Come on, they can park the C10s closer, man. Jeez. Optima Battery, man, they've been in this game forever. Forever. Who didn't own a yellow top back in the day? Oh, here we go. Turn the corner, square nose right there. Optima Ultimate Street Car. Should be street truck, right? Street truck challenge? Look at that interior. It's definitely a race truck, man. No question about it. I think what's cool about this is that this is just showing that all these vehicles that are built. Oh, sorry, Jay, I walked ahead. Can you still hear me? All these vehicles that are built, man, and these are the part of it where these guys like, yeah, they're built, they're sick, no matter what it is, whether it be the C10, Camaro, German, import, Mustang, whatever. They come out here to the Optima Challenge to let everybody know it's beautiful, it's well equipped, but it also works. They run, they run, they run. Oh, look at the Supra. My favorite, everybody's favorite year Supra. A little bit of everything out here. Round nose Camaro, like that's crazy.
You're the first guy that I talked to.
This is going to be, it's got a Australian badge on it, but I'm pretty sure this is the GTO, the Pontiacs that were assembled in Australia. And it's got an Australian badge on it, but that's a GTO, I believe. I could be wrong. Does this car belong to any of you guys?
Yeah, that's my car.
Oh, hi, how you doing, man? Eddie. Nice to meet you. Real quick question, what is it? Is it a GTO?
This is a 2015 Chevy SS.
2015 Chevy SS, okay.
Yeah.
Which was the GTO platform from Australia, from Pontiac. All right, awesome.
Yep.
Nice, man.
Kind of like the G8s.
Yes, exactly. That's what we were figuring. Saw the badge, saw the LS, so I wanted to say, awesome. What do you think of the show so far this year? First time here?
First time here. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations for coming, man. Let me tell you, as big as this is, it's the biggest it's ever been. We've been coming for years, and a lot of online people complaining about this. Dude, it's the best. That West Hall full, this is the best. If people didn't come, they missed out. They missed out. All the crybabies online, man. I hate crybabies, man. They missed out. This is the best, and you got to come out and support. How'd you get hooked up with Optima?
I've actually been running with them through a different series they run, Drive Auto X. So I kind of got started with that, just doing some autocross. And then this is kind of like their a little bit bigger. You got to do autocross, your speed stop, your road track. So I kind of got hooked up doing that. I got my 3 events in for the year, and somehow I got enough points.
Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. We're with the Street Trucks magazine, so we're here doing all the truck stuff, but we saw the LS, so we had to stop. But hey, man, thanks for chatting it up with us. Good luck today, man. Good luck. Thank you. Pretty cool, man. A little bit of everything, a little bit of everybody. Old school Camaro. Oh, I see C10 front end. Jason's ahead of me. He saw the C10s already. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, it's a Blazer too. So here we are, man. These C10s are out here. LS swap. They're running the track today. This is just the best thing. Unbelievable. Look at this interior. Look at this work. And it's out here running the track. Running the track. Another C10 right here. I love that front bumper, air splitter. Fiberglass front. Wild, wild. How you doing, fellas?
Good.
These belong to any of you guys?
This one's mine.
That one's yours?
Yep.
What's your name, bud?
Matthew.
Matthew, I'm Eddie with Street Trucks Magazine. We're doing the live feed all week from here, man. And
Yeah, absolutely.
we heard there were some C10s over here at the road course. We're like, what? We had to come check them out.
Absolutely.
This is awesome, man. Where are you out of?
Out of San Jose, California.
San Jose, California?
Yes.
Awesome. How long have you been running this?
So I've had this since 2007, but
Nice.
running Optima, this is my second year running Optima.
Nice.
I've been doing autocross with this truck for the past 7 years.
Amazing. So you were way in the forefront of this
I was
C10
one of the
autocross stuff, man.
This was one of the first ones that actually inspired me, the C10R. He was out there, and I was
Nice.
building this truck at that time to try to run with the big boys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Beautiful. Tell us about the front end. Tell us a little bit about it, if you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely. So this is the first truck in the wild with a full carbon fiber front end from Fiber Forge. They're based in Indiana, Knox, Indiana.
Front fiber forge?
Fiber Forge, California.
Fiber Forge.
Fiber Forge Composites. And this is the first one out in the wild. These will be for sale, but no one's made them for a 1970. But these are molded after the factory, so it's an inner and outer. It's fully exactly duplicate of what the steel on.
Sick.
But all we did is they ended up doing is they extended it so we can put a 335 squared tire in front. So I'm running
Nice.
315s without any rubbing issues.
That's amazing. That's what SEMA's about, man. Here we are coming to the road course and we find out the new stuff, the new technology going on, combining that power, combining that speed, combining that workability of the truck into looking beautiful. Light as a feather.
Yep, one finger saves 250 pounds off the nose of the truck.
Wow.
So I'm almost at 50 weight balance. I'm 50,
Yeah, I was going to say,
47.
between the engine and the back, you want to take that weight off the front.
Yes.
Genius.
Absolutely.
So you know this one, obviously, Matthew. You want to walk us through it real quick since there's nobody around?
I don't want to speak too much about it. I just know this is one of the first trucks that was out in the scene, and I actually idolized this truck. Rob Phillips from PCH Rods is the one who built it. There's another owner that now owns it, but his wife Brandy was the one who was racing it, and this was
Nice.
really, really famous. He was the one who pioneered some of these trucks to really try to make them handle and do a lot of stuff.
What was his name?
Rob Phillips.
Rob
PCH
Phillips.
Rods. He's the one who built it.
PCH Rob's awesome.
Yes.
Look at that front tire, man.
Yeah, 335s in front.
That's insane.
335 squared, actually. Yeah.
In the front. In the front. That's wild, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of us. We all run in a 335 or a 315 in front.
Awesome. Matthew, thanks for chatting it up with us, man.
Absolutely.
How you feel about the show so far this year?
I love the show. The show's always been great. It's a little on the lighter side because of COVID and everything, but they do an amazing job. It's well put together, and
The place is still packed, and we
Yeah.
like the wider aisles because
We do too.
Yeah,
You
we can actually walk through, take photos, interview
Yes.
without getting bumped into. So
Exactly. So
we
it's a
love
plus.
it, bro.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
ask
a
you
plus.
one question.
Sure.
Road race guy, I've been asking everybody. How do you feel about these two letters? EV.
I hate to say it, it is the wave of the future.
Everybody says the same thing. We said it. Everybody says the
Yeah.
same thing.
I mean,
we all take that breath and go, well, it's the future, man.
We
It's
have to
here.
accept it, and there's C10 trucks out there now, and there's an EV Tesla out there racing right now, and they're
Is there
pulling,
really?
Yeah, they're pulling down phenomenal times. It's instant torque.
It is what it
the
is,
technology's
man.
getting better, so we have to accept it. It's coming.
Jason brought up a factor a couple days ago that I've been using all week. It's like carburetor to EFI.
Mhm.
EFI is a fad. We're going to stick to our carbs. Now look.
Yeah.
Not from EFI to electric.
You can't find a good tuner. Yeah, you can't find a good carburetor tuner.
It's the
hard.
next step.
Yeah.
So
It
it's
is.
the evolution.
It
Jason
is.
brought that up, and that was a good point. Carburetor, EFI, EV.
That's a great analogy. I think couldn't get
Matthew,
any better.
thank you so much,
Very
man.
welcome.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. That was cool. Run into a truck lover right here, knows about the truck next. So he said that he idolized this truck, which we've done with plenty, Bills. So you idolize a truck, you see it, you want to do it, and boom. So we're going to run through a couple of these C10s real quick. We got a couple minutes, then we'll take a break. SEMA 2021 live feed going on right here in Las Vegas. Don't forget the Street Truck Show-Off Series, Stage 3, Lightning, buddy. Lightning. Stage 3 happening, Auto Direct Atlanta, December 11th and 12th. And we're still taking the votes for cover truck. Don't forget to do that. And we're going to check out the C10 and the K5. Beautiful. I'll let Jay do his thing. It's kind of crowded right here. I don't need to be in the shot. I have a face for radio. It's all right. Let me stay out of Jay's way. K5 convertible. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Is that a Stereon? Oh my goodness. With an LS, stop. Jay, stop. Stop. This is either a Mitsubishi Stereon or a, what was the other one of it? Do you remember these, man? These are old school. Man, with an LS, this is crazy. All right, I'm gonna find this guy. I wanna talk to him. I'm a big fan of the old stuff. We'll be back, man. 2021, Sema live feed. Remember, guys, it's gonna go play again at 7 p.m. if you missed it, and then it'll be on YouTube after that. So, Sema, we're out. We'll be right back. All right, Sema 2021 Street Trucks live feed. We're back. Day three. Going through the hall. I mean, by now you guys see, I was just gonna say, you guys start seeing things by the end of the week, like Prom Queen, where we were at earlier in the week, Eddie Motorsports, where we were at earlier in the week, and you see these things, the Crew Cab 4 that we saw on Monday, and man, it's crazy. You think we're covering all this ground, and we're really not. It's still crazy.
Yeah, it looks like they got quite a long line at the Covercraft. I bet Dave Kindig or somebody is over there.
It's Chrissy Lee, I think. But man, we caught this already, Jay. All black, black gloss, like, and then the Roadster too, black gloss. It's ridiculous. They are beautiful, man, and all black. No, Kindig was in. What was Kindig in? Oh, he was just in that race deck.
So we're gonna go see.
Who are we gonna go see?
Find the Belltech.
Matt?
Kelly and Matt.
Oh, we get to talk to Belltech Matt, the world famous Belltech Matt. Let's see if we can find him. Let me take my grandpa's off my head. Here we have the elusive Belltech Matt in his natural setting. Oh, where you at? There you at. Hey, Matt. Street Trucks, live feed. How are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Look, Belltech Matt, everybody. Belltech Matt. Hi, girls. Did we interrupt anything? No. I like to jump in and... Hi, I'm Eddie, by the way.
Just a meeting of the minds.
Are you guys having a meeting for real?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, well, we can come back. This is Chris Hamilton's fault.
Yeah. This is that what I was talking about with F-150.
There's a microphone, Chris. We can't hear you unless you talk to the mic, Chris. Remember you forgot the cordless mics?
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, so this Bronco has a 2014 F-150 chassis underneath it. And it's got the Belltech custom-built coilovers, which they're now offering. You give them your dimensions, they'll give you the specs that they need, you give it to them, and they'll build you some coilovers, which is new for a Belltech.
It's totally amazing, too. Totally amazing. Hey, Alex Martinez is here. We saw Alex's brand new white Silverado with the red flames a couple of days ago.
Look at this.
It's awesome. That's what we're getting to. It looks.
Truck. It's been on the street before.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Perfect for you guys.
Let's see if we can grab Matt over here to talk to us. Belltech Matt, can I pull you away for some autographs? Sir? Can I pull you away? I'm glad you wore your nice shirt for me too. I feel so special, buddy. Good to see you.
You too.
Street Trucks Nation. He needs no introduction.
What are we gonna talk about?
Belltech Matt. We're gonna talk about the Ford and the coilovers and whatever you want, buddy.
I was gonna say if we're gonna talk about this one, I should go get Rick because he knows every detail about
All right,
this.
fine. If you don't want to talk to me, go get Rick. You don't want to talk to us, Jay.
I just know about the shiny bits underneath.
Just go get Rick then. We don't want to talk to you anymore. You ruined it. You ruined it, Matt. Where's Rick? Rick! Rick!
I just want to give it its due.
Rick! Is Rick here? Are you Rick?
I am Rick.
Rick, what's up, buddy? Eddie, how are you, man?
Good, man. How you
nice
doing?
to meet you. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Eddie, Street Trucks Magazine. We're doing a live feed all week, and we're
Awesome.
checking out some awesome builds. And this came across us. And even though Matt's here, we said we still wanted to come see you anyway and check it out.
I just want this thing to get its due.
No, this thing is gorgeous, man.
Thanks for coming to me second. I like to be a second place. You know, it's all right.
Man, tell us about this. I understand there's some newer underneath, beautiful outside.
So,
you tell us.
Yeah, perfect. So 79 Bronco. It's built on a 2014 F-150. Yes, we tore it apart 7 years ago and just finished it back up or started it back up last year.
You mean a project that takes multiple years? We don't know anything about that.
I know. Have you ever heard in the car industry? We're the first ones to do that. So
that's awesome.
It's on a 5-liter Coyote 4x4 with a Roush supercharger.
Wow.
Belltech hooked us up with some totally awesome one-off coilovers. What's cool is because basically this is its own truck, we kind of hit up Belltech and we're like, you need to make us some coilovers with really short notice and just do it for us politely. And they were cool about it.
It's weird how Matt, you give him some time, he's like, you have 0. He's best under pressure. He's like, I got 2 weeks? All right, fine. They'll be there. They'll be there in a week and a half.
Don't give me too much time. That'll never happen.
I don't want to give him too much time, but yeah, it's got Hellcat 6-piston front calipers, 4-piston rear calipers. It's got a lot of kind of like where it's just car parts on. We got 2020 Silverado door mirrors on it. The hood is functional cold air. And then the interior is really something. So the whole interior from the 14 F-150s in it. So heated seats, cooled seats, backup camera, remote start, navigation, all that stuff's in the truck.
All the modern comforts with that gorgeous, nostalgic outside, man. You guys, that's perfect. You mind opening it up for us?
That's why I wanted him to talk.
Matt's like, that's why I wanted him to talk.
Yeah, that roll bar, all the work we do is
the interior. Man, this thing's gorgeous. Where are you guys out of?
Cleveland, Ohio. Beautiful.
Cleveland, Ohio. Nice. What's the name of the shop?
Cleveland Power and Performance.
Awesome. In Ohio. Awesome.
Yeah. Roll bar, everything's all done in-house.
Beautiful.
I'm really weird about sending stuff out, so
nothing wrong with that, man.
We keep it all in-house, and allows us to, control a lot of the time stuff, because these SEMA crunches are always, so much extra time.
SEMA crunch. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Weeks and weeks and 3 days to finish.
Yep.
So,
we got all year to plan, and October 15th, we're like, oh, we got to go to Vegas.
And then you run around like idiots the last couple days driving out here. So, yeah, we're really proud of the guys, all the metal work, just a lot of design stuff. And it's weird because normally a 79 Bronco is kind of the, not the greatest truck in the four-room
to start.
But we knew with the new Broncos being here and a bunch of 66 to 77s,
it's perfect.
The big ones don't get the love. So we
no,
decided
bro,
we're gonna
this
do
is
the big
perfect.
one.
Man, amp research.
Yeah, power running board steps.
So all you did for those coilovers were you basically gave Matt the specs of what you needed,
Yeah,
right?
we gave Matt the specs. So the front suspension's from the 2014 F-150. It's an independent front suspension, not a solid axle. Obviously, we have coilovers on now. We eliminated the rear leaf springs. The rest of the frame we built in-house. Our exhaust goes through the frame. It's a one-off frame, and it's literally built to match a 79 Bronco. So we still want to keep it as a 79 Bronco. We wanted to run all the modern stuff. So by doing that, there's not a lot of, frame companies making a one-off thing for a 79 F-150 Bronco.
Yeah.
It's not the most popular. It's not a Camaro. It's not a Chevelle. It's not a Charger. So the frame, we knocked out in-house. The guys did a great job with it.
And you sent the specs. Matt was real easy.
Matt was honestly really easy. So with the specs,
don't say that just because he's standing behind us. Be honest. Be honest.
Matt was really easy in a lot of stuff. And now, in regards to the coilovers, he was,
That's awesome.
In regards to coilovers,
this has become the Matt roast. This has become the Matt roast, everybody.
So yeah, Matt was really easy, calling him up 2 a.m., that type of stuff. The coilovers a little more difficult, but no, he was great. They knocked the stuff out, and honestly, everything we get.
He always does. They always do, man. And if you need help at 2 in the morning, his cell phone number is 714.
Yeah, his OnlyFans page can use some love too, so we want to get that going. So
yeah, I need to get those followers.
Yeah,
get the followers up, make some money, buddy.
Mama needs a new truck.
It's November spread for Thanksgiving.
Awesome, man. Well, man, you guys, thank you for talking us through it, man. The truck is beautiful. Thank you to Matt. Let me get rid of my purse over here. Thank you to Matt for everything you do, man, from the beginning to now, dude. I know you grew up in this whole thing, man, helping us keep our rides perfect level and beautiful.
We're not the young guys anymore.
No, we're not. You're not talking to me, dude. I'm 47. 37.
I just turned 28 last week.
These old guys like Chris, no, we're young, buddy. Man, you guys have been in the forefront forever. And man, if no one's ever said it, us old school mini truckers, street trucks guys, we're going to tell you that we appreciate it because you guys have been there from the beginning, and we really do, man. And this is awesome, man. Well, this is great.
We do it for you guys.
I know you guys have the other Bronco here, which is awesome. You have the 2 Broncos, and you have all the system. These Broncos have taken over this year, man.
They're really
everywhere.
have.
It's EV or Broncos. That's your choices this year. EV or Bronco.
It's amazing. Everybody's complaining about not being able to get their Bronco delivered. I think that's because they're all here.
Yeah, I was going to say, then it's because there's 30, 40 of them here. They're everywhere.
Yeah,
there's 15 or 20 on the outside road course. Ryan Ackier's got the bagged one. Yeah. They're everywhere. Yeah. Awesome. And then you guys have your 2-door.
We've got 3 or 4 out here with some of our pre-production kits on them.
Nice.
We've working with some really good partners. We work with Project Cars here on this one here. Carlos over there, he really always does a good job for us. But yeah, man, it's crazy the popularity that these things are getting.
Bronco or EV, man, that's what it's been all week so far. So let me ask you a question. I've asked this to everybody, and I'm going to ask this of you.
Okay.
How do you, it doesn't affect Belltech, it's better for you, but how do you feel about this EV explosion this year?
Ooh.
I've asked everybody that. We've had up and downs. I know how we feel about it, but I want your honest opinion.
I'm kind of on the fence about it, actually. I like the smell of nitro just as much as the next guy does. But looking at it from the perspective of what could be with the new EVs,
it's
a decade down the road. It's
mind-blowing.
It's going to be incredible.
With all these companies claiming that they're going to go EV in the next 5, 10, 15 years, Volkswagen, their Lamborghini line under Volkswagen, that's supposed to be all EV in the next 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Volkswagen in general. Ford has been talking about it.
GM's even talking about it now.
Look at the Hummer line and the West Hall. We're going to head to the West Hall in a little bit and check out the Hummer EV. It is just, it's here.
Well,
and for you guys, I think it's good because maybe not this so much, but the EV swaps, like the Bronco guy building the EV, your suspension still fits, so
That's
the
true.
tires still
That's
fit,
true.
so that part of the industry still moves forward.
Yeah, but the thing that's kind of concerning for us, I shouldn't say concerning, that's probably not the right word, because it's just going to push us and force us to keep advancing our technologies.
Which you guys have always done and never had an issue with anyway.
True.
You guys have always been up there.
There's always issues. You guys just don't get to see them.
That's right. We only want to see the good stuff.
That's right. But you're starting to see all the electronic suspensions, all the active suspensions.
That's true.
Which means, not saying that we're not already, but we're going to have to head down that road.
Not already.
Spoiler alert.
Whoa, not already.
Anyways,
nice.
We'll move on.
Can't wait to see what that is. Maybe
the more electronic that these vehicles are going to get, everything is going to start becoming electronic. So everybody is going to have to.
Everybody has to adapt or fall down the leeway.
Yeah,
And you guys aren't going to back down from a fight. I know. I'm not worried about you guys keeping up.
I've had my ass kicked a lot of times over the years.
So that means you get up and you can take a hit. That's all.
It's nothing new.
Awesome, Matt. Thank you so much, man, for letting us come in and goof around in your booth for a little bit.
Love you, man.
And of course, website, we do it for everybody.
Belltech.com.
You can't beat that. Belltech.com.
Nice and easy.
All right, Street Trucks live feed. Let's keep walking. Let me grab my purse, Matt. Thank you, brother. We'll see you again.
We'll see you.
Love you, man. Thank you for everything, dude. We're walking. Jay, turn around. Hey, buddy.
Oh, of course, now Kelly shows up.
Hold this. Hey, guys. This is the Kelly that we couldn't find earlier, but Matt did her job, so we're good. We don't need her now. Kelly, we were looking for you earlier. Street Trucks Nation, this is Kelly from Belltech.
Hey, guys.
We were just going over the Bronco and both Broncos and talking to Matt about everything.
Oh,
and
did Belltech Matt actually speak?
Yeah, I did. I got Belltech Matt to speak. Yeah, of course.
You have
He's
met.
awesome.
You are magic. You are magic.
So we just wanted to say
Thank you
guys for supporting the scene, like I told Matt, and always keeping up with everything and helping us ride smooth and look good. And of course, the scene. Let me ask you something that I'm asking everybody.
Uh-oh.
How do you feel about the EV explosion?
Oh, that is a loaded question.
I know, that's why I'm throwing it out.
Honestly, I, as a purist, I guess, I love the rumble that comes
Gotcha.
from my V8.
I agree.
And not just the rumble, the my stick, my manual, to the engagement, the connection that you get with that, the vibration of the motor, the performance. That's what I prefer. I've driven performance EVs.
Look at her.
And the torque is insane. It is instant.
That is true.
But it's quiet. You don't get the same experience.
Who said the guys from Legacy EV? They said it's like having an engine a cappella.
Yes.
He
Yes,
said
that's exactly
you
what
kind of like it, but it's not the same. But we don't know. But I mean, I think Sema said before we got here in one of the press releases that it was 35-40% EV related.
Yes.
It's insane. And I think that doesn't affect you guys because like Legacy EV, where you can put all EV into a Bronco. It still takes your suspension and things like that. So you guys still move forward. But I just wanted to ask that loaded question I'm doing with everybody.
No, it actually does affect dampers a lot with weight transfer. And
he was saying that, and all the new electronic stuff. So
yeah. But no, thank you so much for the support.
No, thank you guys. We'll see you. Have a good rest of the show, guys.
So I want to go.
Where are we going?
There's a electric motor to drive shaft set up down here.
Oh, I saw it. It's connected. Hold on, it's right here somewhere. It's on the other side of this. No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I recently checked.
Here it is. This is it. Yes. So this we saw earlier in the week, and I wanted to make sure that we came back and talked to them. The EV motor, again, we've been talking about this EV explosion all week, connected to the drive shaft. We saw one connected to a 5-speed Tremec. I personally, not being negative, don't understand how that works, because we have the EV engine, but then you're still relying on a clutch and human, you know what I mean? But this is insane. This is insane. Gentleman's talking to somebody. Let me see if I can grab him. How rad does that look? $450 kilowatts. What does that equal to?
900 foot-pounds of torque.
Foot-pounds of torque is there. So it's not horsepower?
So
it weighs 300 pounds.
Built in the USA.
The core of it is a large Tesla Model S core, and they build off of that.
No transmission necessary.
No transmission. And it's 353 miles off of a charge. And this...
353 miles per hour.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The fastest...
System.
Very interesting. Say this could go theoretically 353 miles per hour on the Bonneville Salt Flats.
No, it set the record October 1st, 2021, with dual systems, and it reached 353. And this particular one is for a 65 Ford Mustang,
which
is like a. It's similar to the one that was on Auto Resurrection when they were in Texas and they got in that black Mustang. Very interesting. It's got the yoke built in. It's got the yoke built in. I mean, this is insane, you guys. This is crazy.
Into the west.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah. Let's head down.
You want to cut to a commercial, Chris? You want to go straight to west?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead and cut to Legacy EV commercial. But before we do, let's talk about Show Off Series Stage 3.
What? What is that, Chris Hamilton?
All right, so check this out. Show Off Series Stage 1 was in Sacramento. We gave away $1,500 to Rick Brandt with the red Roadster that's currently on the cover of Street Trucks.
Available at our booth.
And on stands nationwide. And Show Off Series Stage 2 winner was House of Hot Rods with the Dodge Dually. Don't know what year it was, 64 maybe?
I think it was 64.
Something like that. He's currently on the cover, December issue, Street Trucks magazine. So, Show Off Series Stage 3 is going to be December 11th and 12th at Auto Metal Direct. First, Show Off Series Stage 1, $1,500. Show Off Stage 2, $2,000. Show off series stage 3 is $5,000 for first place, guys. Plus 40 awards. We got cash awards for second place and third. Best of awards. So December 11th, 12th, showoffseries.com. Sign up there, and we'll see you guys out there. But yes, let's jump to a commercial break.
Are we going? Hey, we're continuing our coverage of SEMA 2021. I want to thank everyone for viewing. If you've gotten this far, congratulations. Leave a comment, like, and or subscribe to Street Trucks on YouTube. It's free. Don't forget you can subscribe to the magazine, streettrucksmag.com. Scroll to the bottom, tap on subscribe. There are package deals with some of the builder guides available. SEMA is a huge event. We've kind of established that. We've done our best to kind of cover some of the key things that we thought that either one, that you would enjoy, or two, that were definitely interesting. Eddie talked a lot about the EV presence here, whether you like it or not. Everybody kind of has a varying opinion. I've heard people say, hey, it's awesome, it's the new thing. I've heard other people, we just heard from Belltech, where you kind of got to feel like, the old school people, they kind of say, hey, I like the feel, the smell, the ride of a traditional combustion engine. So we'll have to see, but I can tell you this, I don't think there's going to be an end in sight for EV. I think it's a new thing. Industry is going to embrace it, obviously, because it's the new thing.
First edition Bronco. And if you haven't heard, that Bronco first edition did sell out as soon as it came out.
Talked to a guy named Brandon earlier that has I think it's a 78 Ford F-150 on the Ford stage. What was awesome is he's an old school mini trucker. You'll hear the audio on our Lifestyle podcast, and he has had his hands in builds, easily $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 plus builds, and he's going to talk a little bit about that Ford F-150. And you talk about electric, it's also electric, which is kind of insane. And I think Jay Leno actually did the unveiling of it, and it's on stage. We just passed the Ford booth. Pretty awesome stuff to come from a mini trucking background to be building vehicles that are in the Ford booth. One of the cooler setups here, I remember back in the day, Coker had some pretty cool setups. This is one here. It's got some of the old looking gas pumps. We spent some time with Universal Air, so thanks to them earlier. Definitely have some cool products. They won an award for that acrylic tank. I think that thing is insane. And it's just showing you how much the industry has continued to embrace air suspension over the years. Chris, I remember when air suspension was first coming in, some people didn't think it was going to last in the industry.
Yeah, because of manual valves.
I know, right? We got a chance to spend some time with AccuAir. You see them airing out the Jeep over here.
Because I should rephrase that, because of 1/8-inch manual valves.
Right.
Back in the day.
AccuAir had, I forget the statement that they made when we were there. It said something about like air for all. And they're looking to say, hey, put air suspension on everything. Anything and everything. Now, as we transition outside, we've spent a lot of time out here in the AccuAir Corral. You can see the smoke ahead. There's plenty of people here. I mean, I would almost argue that the attendance, to me at least, seems the same, if not greater than in the past. We are going to take the Tesla Vegas Loop over to the West Hall. There's a few things we want to see there. And you can just see there's a lot of people here still on a Wednesday afternoon. Red Bottom, we saw this thing earlier. And Chris, I think the Vegas Loop is right here.
I didn't know which one.
Yeah. I think they have multiples. And you can see here one of the stations. I mentioned this earlier in the week that this is definitely a key thing to get people over to the West Hall. You can also cross over the road, and the walk isn't too bad, but definitely if you've been walking around here all week, you definitely get tired out, and this makes it easy. Yesterday when we did this, you could see here the instructions. Las Vegas Convention Center, Central Station. Pick a car, any car, tell the driver your destination, enjoy the ride. I believe the right over here is going to the west, and then if you get in the left side, that'll take you back to the North Hall. You can see the tunnels ahead, and the cars just zoom right around through there. A lot of white Teslas on this side, and you got a couple of black ones as well. So for anyone that didn't experience this with our live stream yesterday, we wanted to be able to show you guys this today. You can go back and watch the live stream replays via YouTube. The lines are a little longer today. There's only 3 riders per car since there is a driver to go in. And like I said, you can see it'll take a few minutes to get through here.
We'll jump to a Legacy EV commercial real quick. We're gonna jump to a Legacy EV commercial.
Yeah, we're gonna go to commercial, and we'll be back with you very soon. Okay. And we recorded one yesterday. We can film, right?
Yeah,
fine.
you can film.
So you can see we're here in the car, and on this side, do all of the cars here, if you want to go to west,
you can go either direction from either side.
Got it.
So that's what we're going to do is we're going to take a left here.
Yep, got it. So they basically have kind of a U-turn here, which allows for the cars, if those lines aren't as busy, then they can kind of direct traffic over there. I've never ridden in a Tesla until this week, so you get a chance to see the screen. Obviously, is one of the craziest things. The dash is pretty minimalist, and then everything's here on your main infotainment system. One of the coolest things about this is with the Boring Company, you just basically zoom through these tunnels. The lights kind of change on the sides. That noise that you hear is our seatbelt's not on. And I think riding this a couple times, about top speed limit at least here is 35. So that's what we've...
we can get up to 40.
We can get up to 40, he says. Here we go. There we go. And you can see the lights changing. That's a cool thing Chris had mentioned earlier this week, that it probably wouldn't be as cool as of an experience if the lights weren't changing. We've heard varying numbers that it took maybe about a year to build something like this for this tunnel.
Months, yeah.
About 18 months.
Completed in January. We've been operational since June.
And also have heard that there was approval recently to extend to the airport.
29 miles of tunnel, 51 stations from the airport up the strip to Fremont Street.
Wow, amazing. Definitely a new form of transportation underground and all electric.
I'm going to pull us over here to West 7 and have you on your way.
How long do you drive each day?
I'm doing 13 hours today. That includes lunch, though.
Nice.
Yeah, so 12 hours.
We certainly appreciate the lift.
Yeah, enjoy the day.
And there you have it. I mean, pretty awesome experience. Watch out, there we're going Cole. And man, that's amazing. Who would have ever thought you'd be able to take a Tesla underground to another station? I know we were going to walk this way towards the West Hall. We did spend some time over here. We saw the 72 AMC van, the old school kind of lowrider van. We didn't get a chance to really go inside, so we'll see how much we're going to cover this afternoon. It is kind of, the feel is that it is winding down, but we can't forget Friday, tomorrow, obviously is going to be a big day for SEMA, because my understanding it's the first time that the general public will be left in, or will be let in, so to speak. They did have to register, they did have to pay, and maybe that's just an opportunity for SEMA to expand a little bit. Of course, SEMA Ignited will be going on. I'm not exactly sure how that is going to work with this being kind of full over here, but we'll be sharing photos and videos through social media. You can see there's a ton of lifted vehicles over here. One good thing, Chris, I haven't seen a lot of, dare I say, squatted trucks here.
No squatted trucks. Actually, I did see one. I won't say where it was, but I saw one. It was an extremely squatted truck too, like the most squatted ever truck. So hopefully nobody got photos of it.
Yeah, and what's funny is when we shared the Jeep on social media, one person commented, they said, I love it more than a squatted truck. And I was like, hey, I can't dislike that comment. And one of the reasons why we wanted to come over here is definitely a controversial build. A gentleman by the name of James is the builder of this Jeep Gladiator. That's right over here. It did move from the setup day. They had moved it in front of the convention center. And it's definitely something different. It's maybe not everyone's cup of tea, obviously, but it definitely is hurting some feelings a little bit, I would say, in social media, or bringing out some very opinionated comments. And here we have James. How you doing, brother?
How you doing?
Good, good. Hey, I got Nicole and Chris here from Street Trucks. How's it going?
Good, man. Good to see you. This is Jag, the owner, right here.
Hey, Jag. How you doing?
You meet again. How you doing, buddy?
Good, good. Hey, so you guys come in here real quick into the shop, both of you. You guys came all the way from Canada.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us a little bit about why you decided to build this.
I just had a vision. I have another 2008 Jeep Wrangler. It's a JK. And I slammed that one too. But when Jeep came out with the Gladiator platform, I'm like, it'll be dope if someone actually slams that. And then one night I just couldn't sleep, and I was just looking at the wall. I'm like, shit, someone should put a dually axle in that thing. And from there, we just started searching for the right axle, and we went with the 3500 axle, and it worked out great.
Amazing. And when I was talking to James here, he was even talking about Fat Fabs was also kind of involved, because when you originally started, before he became involved in the project, a front setup was purchased for it. And I think Jake and team said, hey, I don't think it's going to work. They didn't even really want to sell it, but you convinced them otherwise, and that is a part of the front setup.
Yeah, so what we did is we bought it was out of a 2016 that year. It was a conversion kit. And what happened was that I contacted him. I'm like, look, I want to buy your kit, and I want to put in a Jeep Gladiator. And he's like, well, I don't think it's going to work, but okay, like, no refunds. I'm like, you know what, don't worry, we got it, And what happened was, like, because the frame rails, they tapered down, we ended up using the left side on the right side on the left side, and it worked out great. And because we own a body shop, I took a pinion angle, and a Dodge Ram happened to come in, and I put on the upper control arm, and it says 6 degrees, so we put it at 6 degrees for the Gladiator, and it works out nice.
Awesome. Well, James, let's walk over here a little bit. We've got our camera person helping us out here. We'll kind of stay out of the shadow, I guess, a little bit. But talk to us a little bit about like this rear setup, what they're looking at with the rear wheel.
So you got a one-off rear dually fender fabricated from 1/4-inch round bar, and then sheet metaled over, and then just a lick of bodywork to make it all nice and true and clean. And then deep inside of that, you've got a 3500 axle out of a 2008 that we sectioned 14 inches out of.
We had to machine an inch off of the adapter plate that holds the calipers on so that we could get them tucked in far enough inside the wheels in order to get them to lay inside the custom frame rails that we built the back half to.
Amazing. Let's talk a little bit about what's under the cover here. I know I saw via air compressors and airlift, air management. Is that correct?
That is all correct. We're running 4 via air compressors, airlift P3 setup. There's 2 SM dryers in there on either side for the compressors. There's a custom division manifold for the air compressors to go into and then separate down into one to go into the manifold, just to keep it clean so that when the hard lines were all made, they could all look symmetrical, as everybody in the lowrider or mini truck world with the airbags and stuff know that the airlift have 5 outlets as opposed to 6. Makes it a little bit difficult to keep it symmetrical.
Yeah, absolutely. As we kind of pan to the front, can you open the front and rear doors? Want to kind of show the interior. My understanding is this started as like pretty much a stock Jeep, and the reason for that is he knew that he was going to cut it up and make this a crazy one-off vehicle.
That's correct. All the skins that were ordered, Altera leather, it's basically an order kit you can buy, but when they showed up, they just weren't as tight and fresh as a new skin should look. It looked just like your generic skin. So we took it to our upholstery guy and he tweaked them and tightened them up and make them look like nice and tight and factory.
Okay, I'm not a Jeep guy, so like the sunroof is what I'll call it, ragtop?
Yeah.
Factory or no?
It's a factory option out of a Wrangler. We took 27 inches out of the back of it. It's called a Skyrider roof, and it's all tied into the factory CAN bus system, so it works all on the factory switches. Everything that we did to make it look as if it was an OEM plus. That was Jag's theme. Build a truck that Dodge should have made. And his idea was use all Dodge products on the build, and that's what we accomplished.
So Jag, talking to you a little bit about this build, we'll walk over this way. Obviously, it's garnered a lot of respect because of the work and the effort of engineering, some that James talked about, but it's also garnered a little bit of, we'll call it opinions, strict opinions, right, or very opinionated folks. How awesome is it to build something that at least is sparking the conversation?
I love it. You know, I respect a build like that, but the thing is, like, I took a blank slate and we converted it into something badass. So you got to give the recognition right there, you know, because like this wasn't easy to do, and everything that we did, there was nothing that was just strictly bolt on, right? Everything was fabricated. There was a lot of back and forth that we went with. Like for example, it has a steering rack out of a Dodge Ram. First time we went with the electronic steering rack, and we went back and forth, trying to do the pinouts and everything, and then it wouldn't work. So then we went with the hydraulic one, and we're like, shit, this thing doesn't have a hydraulic pump that runs off the motor. We're gonna have to use an electronic steering pump. And then we made that work. That didn't work, and then I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then what happened, they sell like a kit, because like these Jeep guys put big tires on it, so you could buy a set screw that increases the pressure. And now it works very, very nice, like OEM. It's perfect.
Awesome. As we pan around to the front of it, talk to us a little bit about anything that's been changed on the front end of the truck in terms of the grille and the bumper.
So the grille is a one-off grille. Jag had seen a grill online that he liked. He ordered it, and by the time it got up to Canada, it was just astronomical. And when the box was open, the quality of it was just absolutely garbage. There's a recessed line that runs around the bottom edge all the way up and around. On the right-hand side, it was visible. On the left-hand side, it just did not exist. Like, the mold was absolutely horrendous. So Jag and his crew decided, you know what, let's cut this up. We'll use factory Gladiator lower part. We'll cut in the pieces of the aftermarket grill that we like, blend them together, and make one of one grill for a one of one truck.
Amazing. Jag, what's your favorite aspect when you stand back here? We are looking 3/4 shot at it. What's your favorite aspect of your Jeep?
My roof. I always wanted a convertible because my other Jeep is a hardtop, and I always hate taking off the Freedom panels. And when the Jeep came out with the Sky Touch, I'm like, wow, you know what? I might buy that for my JK. But then when I bought this bone stock, I waited 7 weeks, and the dealership just screwed me because they sold it with the vinyl top. I was very mad, and I kept looking online for a used hardtop for a Gladiator, but because it was 2019 and this just came out, I couldn't find one. So I kept looking, then I found a Sky Touch. The Sky Touch was damaged, but I'm like, you know what, we'll make it work. I spent $2,000 on that. I spent there's probably like $8,000 invested in that whole roof. Wow. That's without labor. The labor is all ours, and I can't thank the team enough, you know.
Yeah, I know it wasn't a one-man team. I know James was instrumental in kind of wrapping this thing up and getting it here. Yes. You guys, 33-hour drive or so. It was transported here. Obviously, that's not easy. It did come from Canada, y'all. So just know that this thing went on a long journey. Also, not only from the fabrication work, but to get it across the border, to get it here, it's a lot of dedication. So before you just, in my opinion, before you just, down something, look at the engineering that goes into it. Sure, you may not like lowered vehicles and you're a Jeep person, but to me, this thing is just awesome. James, before we wrap it up, any last words?
Yeah, there's just one more thing I'd like to point out. Most people will not catch it, but if you take a look at the rear bumper on this Gladiator, that's also a one of one. So when you take a look and you pan in between the box and the fender, and you will see that there's the factory plastic that runs on top of it. And when you come around to the one side, you'll see where it ends. Where it ends is where the Gladiator bumper originally finished. We took a Dodge Sport Ram bumper and we sectioned it, cut off the lower half, grafted it onto the Gladiator bumper so we could have the true duals. That was one thing Jag was adamant about. Has to have the duals. It has to have that little hump over top of each dual coming out the back. And then when I got to the center by the trailer hitch, my OCD was kicking in and I couldn't leave it square, so we made sure that up and over top of that trailer hitch blends and has the same factory rounded edge into it. We had to drop the sides of the box about 4 inches, which is about how much we lowered the bumper. So the box sides have been sectioned down to match the bottom of the bumper. And then when we built the flares to match the bottom of the box. So all of it lines in one straight line.
Amazing detail, man. You guys killed it. Again, coming from Canada, we certainly appreciate you guys bringing it out here for us all to see. Many of us have seen it on social media. So, we've shared it a few times. We've tagged the owner and someone that was an instrumental guy in the overall process of the build. Thank you guys so much. And we love the Jeep. We're going to continue to share it, and hopefully we'll see it in print in the near future.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you for showing it love. It was a very stressful event for me. I personally have a nice vehicle, and I've never debuted a vehicle that's never been seen at SEMA. My stress level was through the roof. The gratitude that it's accepted here, it just above and beyond. Like, I cannot thank the people enough that come by and just were like, God damn, what is that? They're just blown away. And to me, it's top.
Good job.
Top of the chain.
Good job, brother.
Thank you so much.
Stay on the rise, y'all. Safe trips back to Canada. And I think what we're going to do, team, is we're going to cut for commercial break. We'll be back here in a minute, SEMA 2021.